Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I like to show you how to make those beautiful Christmas ornaments. One is just a simple one, and in the second one it's the same two halves, but in the middle I put this flower. So as you see, it's much bigger of a size. When you see me holding it, you can kind of imagine how big that is. But it's a little different. So you have the same halves, and I just spliced those together, as you see right there in the middle. And in this one, like I said, I put this flower. So it's 8 flowers all around. It's easy to splice. It's not, anything difficult. So I'm just gonna try take you through it. So it's as you see, it's really easy and unique looking, really easy to make. Okay, so I'm just gonna put those on the side. I have already made 2 halves, so that's exactly what this is. I just splice those 2 halves together and put the balloon in there. So that's this one. I kind of later on explain how to splice it, because you always make one with the last row and the next one around before, so you can splice them together. But anyway, because I'm making or showing you how to make this one, I have to make 2 halves exactly the same. So that's the only difference. And let's start it. So I don't have anything prepared, but as you see, there is nothing to it but double crochets. So I'm just gonna show you which row we're working on, and there is just stitches count, which is important, so everything would set right. Okay, so we start with the slip knot and we chain 7 or 8. I'll put 8, probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get the circle together. Okay, with the slip stitch, chain 3, and we need 16 double crochet inside the circle. So yarn over, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, close the circle or first row by going 1 2 3 on the third chain and slip stitch. So we have 1 row done. Now 1 2 3, yarn over. In the next stitch we're making a double crochet, chain 3, wait a minute, yeah, chain 3, okay, sorry about it, because I was thinking about the other, I was thinking about the flower that I'm making, so sorry about it. Okay, so go back, chain 3 plus 3 for the spacing, yarn over and going into the next stitch. Okay, chain 3, yarn over, next stitch, chain 3, yarn over, next stitch, chain 3, yarn over and next stitch. Okay, now that's what we're making, the second row, slip stitch on the top of the chain 3. So I'm going to turn around, chain 3, and then we make 3 double crochet inside the opening, and double crochet on the top of the double crochet. Okay, 3 double crochet inside, and 1 on the top of the double crochet. Okay, 3 inside, and 1 on the top of the double crochet below. So 2 3, 1 on the top, and 3 inside, 2 and 3, and 1 on the top. And you're making a slip stitch when you're finishing up the row. So I'm just going to turn around, chain 3 plus 2, we skip 1 stitch going into the next stitch, skip 1 stitch going into the next, Okay, chain 2, skip 1, going into the next, chain 2, skip 1, going into the next, very simple, and it still looks so unique and beautiful. Okay, now you slip stitch on the top of the chain 3. So if I look like this, we are right here, and now we're doing those squares a little bit bigger. So what we do at this point, you have to slip stitch in the middle of that 3 chain or 2 chain. I think I put 2 chain in there. Okay, so just get yourself somewhere in the middle. Okay, now you chain 3 plus 3, and we're going to the next square. Chain 3, going into the next square, chain 3, going into the next, we're making a little bigger square now, chain 3, okay, slip stitch on the top of it. I'm going to turn around, and again we have to get in the middle of the square, or somewhat like in the middle of the square. Now we chain 4, yarn over twice, once, twice, and 3 times. We chain 2, yarn over twice, and we're going into the same square. Once, and twice. Chain 3, yarn over twice. We skip 1 square, going into the next square. Once, twice, chain 2, Now chain 3, yarn over twice, skip 1 square, going in the next, chain 2, okay, chain 3, skip that square, going into this one, chain 2, and chain 3. Chain 2. Okay, so we are on the last row, and with the slip stitch on the top of that, and now we chain 3. 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice, and we're doing it just a halfway. So once, twice, leaving it loop on a hook, yarn over twice, going into the next one, yarn over twice, we have 4 loops, now taking through them all. Okay, look like that, and now we chain 11. Yarn over twice, and going into the next one. Yarn over twice, okay, looks like that. Now you chain 11 and continue finishing up the circle. So it looks like this. I show you how to put chain 3 between, but you might even put 2. I believe in this one I just put 2, so it's more thicker this way. But even with the one I just did with the chain 3, is still going to be okay, because it's kind of like wavy right now. So we have 2 halves, and now I'm going to show you how to make the flower, and how to splice it together, the big one. So I already did the flower. I chain, I might as well probably restored it. I chain 8, exactly like right here, and I put 16 double crochet. There is a 16 double crochet right here. Then I chain 3, make another double crochet in the next stitch. I chain 1, 2, 3 between, going into the next stitch with the 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. I'm sure it should be easier, that I probably don't have to do it. We already done it right here. Chain 8, close the circle, 16 double crochet, and like I said, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, and you come up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the chain 3 between. And what I did, you close your circle on the top of the double crochet, so you have to slip stitch in the middle. I chain 3, yarn over twice, and I'm probably just gonna do it. Okay, so okay, I chain 3, slip stitch to finish up the circle, a slip stitch right here. Now you chain 3, yarn over twice, and we're just doing it halfway. So once, yarn over twice, 3 times, and took it through them all. Now chain 2, yarn over twice, going into the next circle, and we're doing the same thing. And through them all. So now we are at the point when we could chain 11, but because we are splicing, we're going to chain only 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on this one, for some reason, this is a right size, but this is a right side. One of these are, I think this one, it's a wrong size. I make a mistake, you know, like I always do something wrong somewhere, but you can hardly tell. This is a wrong side, this is a right size. So when you're splicing it together, you really have to make sure you have them on the right spot. Okay, and so I'm just going to grab it this way. So I know that I'm doing it right, and just slip stitch. It should be somewhere in the middle. Well, I didn't put it in the middle. So now you can kind of like, whoops. No, I probably went too far. Okay, forget it. I'm going to try again. So you do want to be somewhere in the middle, don't you? Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping I'm doing it right now, because you want to be on the right side here. Yarn over twice, and we're finishing it up in the same opening, because you know we jump from here, but we're finishing it up with the 3 right there. So right now we're doing another set of 3 inside that opening. So once, twice, and well, let me bring it closer, 3 times. I would have to figure it out after, so I don't make the thing on a wrong way, because from here, now we're jumping in here, so again, yarn over twice, going inside here, once, twice, and 3 times. Take them through them all. You know, I make that a mistake a little bit because I dropped one loop, but that's okay. You do it the right way. Now chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now so I would be on the right side, not the wrong side. Okay, we're going into the next, and we're going to make a single crochet. You can slip stitch a single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and coming back to finish up 3 halves in the same opening. So once and twice and 3 times. Okay, now I have it right. Okay, so now we're going into the next. We have 2 right here. Okay, we're going into the next one. Once, twice, and 3 times. Now, because we don't have anything in here yet, we are putting 11 chain. We chain 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yarn over twice, and we're finishing it up. That one more time. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now, okay. So now it's good. So we did once. Now we're jumping into the other square again, making 2. Once, twice, 3 times. And again we do 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do too tight and then I can even move. Okay. So I really have to watch how I'm doing it. 2 and 3. So we have those in the middle. Yarn over twice, going into the next opening. once, twice, 3 times, okay. Now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're taking this one, so okay, again it's not really in the middle, chain 5, okay, where am I? Okay, very good. You know, just making sure now that it's on the right side. Once, twice, and 3 times. Okay, so going into the next square. Chain 5, and hooking up right here. Chain 5, okay, so let me stretch it. Okay, look like this. Now you go again into the next square, and you're making this a halfway, yarn over twice, halfway, and you're making 11 chain, because you're making the same thing what is in here, right here, and you're finishing it up with the 3 halfway stitches and putting 11 stitches between. So you're doing right here with 11 stitches, and then you're ending up with the 11 stitches. So when you're making another flower, you can, I usually go from the bottom. So I start connecting those 2, then I connect those 2, and then I connect those 2. And then you have the ones with the 11 chain. So I'm hoping I didn't make it that confusing. I mean, when you start this flower right here and you do those half stitches, you just make sure you start connecting them here. We have 11 stitches right there, so then you connect them here, and then you have 11 chains right here, so you're finishing right here, and then you have 11 chains on the bottom, because right now you're doing just chain 5 to connect, so you would have that kind of a connection. Now when it comes to this one, that's exactly what I did as I did the flower, that you go halfway, and then you chain 5, and you connecting into chain 11. So you making it like that, because like I said, you make 2 halves like this for this one, but one of them, it don't have the last row, which have 11 chains. So you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, and the 7 rows you just connecting it with chain 5. So you would end up with this one. That's a chain 5 right there. Please don't tell me it's confusing, because I'm trying as best as I can explain what I'm doing right here. I'm going to keep this close and study so you can even count and maybe figure it out on your own what I'm doing if there is a confusion going on. But like I said, here you do yarn over twice, and here you do yarn over twice but halfway, so you connect them all at here, and then you just chain 5 and connecting it to the chain 11. So what do you think? Didn't really want to make too much of a long video, and like I said before, I'm old school, so I have no idea how to splice, cut, whatever. So you just have to, put up with me the way I'm doing this job. But it's so beautiful that I have to share it, and like hoping that I'll bring some kind of a joy to it. I love crocheting. I just don't like, technology. Well, anyway, that's how it's looked, this one. And again, you have the one with those flowers. I think they're awesome looking. You definitely can put something inside, hang it. There is so many things you can do with it. Oh, look, this is still soft. I can't believe it. This is not hardened. But the other side is really, really good. Just this one. Now look at it. So, yeah, you will have problem with the sugar, sometimes, because you don't know what it's completely soaked, what's not. But it's not that bad. I wish my balloon would go nicely. I probably have to buy me a bigger one, because if I have a really good balloon, this probably stretch and makes nicer diamond shape. Like this one. This one's kind of a nice and stretch. I don't know what happened here. So I guess it's all about how you blow your balloon, and in my case, this is just looking like an egg. So I might redo it, put the balloon different direction, maybe wear it up a little bit again. I have to see if I can buy a bigger balloons. Okay. But it's still good looking, like if you put in the right angle, nobody's gonna notice. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's how I do it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I don't know. Thank you for watching, though. Thank you for helping my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.